Today we're going to be playing some more BEDWARS Duels. Let's just jump right into it. So this time I didn't even try to commentate it live, so now we get to actually hear the game audio. You know, it's actually been quite a while since I've last played BEDWARS Duels, even though I'm pretty sure there's another BEDWARS Duels video that would have come out like 4 days before this one, but you know, the time is different. And also, I've had to be playing on this little horrible mouse pad and it has like writing on it, so it's not like completely smooth. It's horrible. It's horrible. So if my movement looks a little weird, that's why. It's not because I'm bad. I promise. I mean, I might also be bad, but that's unrelated. I still haven't wrote a script for the video, even though I probably should have. I know it like seems like I'm pretty much constantly talking in the final edit, but it really takes like quadruple the time to finally get all the words out. I cannot imagine how people who live stream do it. I'm horrible at small talk. I could not do that at all. Look at this guy. No defense. You know, okay, so here I probably should have just gone for the bed. I think I had a ton of time to go for the bed, but I kind of tunnel vision there. You know, sometimes that happens. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. We can just get him on the get back. I mean, what was I talking about? Oh, right. Like if I live streamed, I would be dead silent for like 75% of the time. I would not, like, I cannot imagine trying to be entertaining for like hours. That sounds like my nightmare. So with that being said, I would like to tell everyone to come hop on the stream tomorrow at 8. No. I am not going to be streaming. Although I wouldn't be surprised, you know, that I'm saying it, that if I did at some point. Ooh, that's a lot of diamond. But I mean, I'm reiterating, I have no plans to at all. But like, you know, it's so in the future. I can totally change it, but I'm not going to. I'm not. No. Actually, matter of fact, I'm changing the subject. Just stop talking about it. Just stop talking about it. All right, let's talk about important things like this game at hand. All right, we're taking it slow. We're getting some prot here. Actually, we have enough for prot 2. We'll just throw the rest on heal pool because who cares? Now we should be able to take him out. Hopefully. He still hasn't decided to build a defense, which is an interesting strategy. We'll see how it works out for him. It looks like he might have tried to build a defense at the last second there, but I don't think that was going to work. So it turns out that the strategy of not building a bed defense in Bed Wars, not a winner here. And yeah, he's given up at this point. Yeah, that's pretty nice. We'll head to the next one. Here we are with another game. Hopefully we can get another solid, dominant win like last time. Just gonna go with the same old game plan as always. You know, I never really planned that this would be my go-to for Bed Wars Duels. You know, when I just played my first game, as seen in a previous video you might want to watch, wink wink, nudge nudge, I just kind of like spat this defense out, and you know, because usually when you're playing regular Bed Wars, nobody wants to do the defense outside of maybe like a little one-layer wall defense that you throw down. But that doesn't even really count as a defense. That's more of like just a proof of civilization. Like the entire team is an AFK. I don't even know if it's actually true, but like I feel like psychologically, you'd be more likely to attack like a completely wide open bed as opposed to like a slightly covered bed, even though the probability of you breaking the bed is basically the same. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure what that guy was doing, but it appears he doesn't fully understand that he was playing with other players, so might have been why he got caught off the guard there. He thought this was a single player survival world. I mean, it happens to the best of us. Either way, I think I'm a little bit more confident in my chances here. Yeah. I think we're gonna be all right here. Just a little bit. I think we're gonna be fine. Okay, I know it kind of looks a little bad that I lost after I just started talking. But like you're in a close space and you're just hitting each other. Essentially, it's basically 50. Either way, I don't think he had iron armor. Now I have iron armor. I didn't have it before. Either way, I think we're still okay. I might be slightly embarrassed, but no, it's fine. Oh look, there he goes right now. Oh, okay. He's making plays. Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, here we are with another game. Oh, here we are again. Looking to make a perfect record on the day. Once again, we're looking for a dominant, comfortable, immaculate, more descriptive words win once again. Okay, so this is turning out to be perhaps the worst bridge of all time, but overall, I feel like my bridging has actually kind of improved. Ever since I did the 10-hour Bed Wars video, which is in if you want to watch it, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But ever since I did that video, I feel like my mechanics for the game has taken another level, and it's been a minute since I haven't been as dedicated to the craft as I was, in that time frame. But this guy's using wood. This is horrible. My life is horrible. Why? I had like 15 years to react to that. I definitely could have block clutched on that. I mean, I don't know if I would have just been knocked off immediately afterwards, but like I definitely had a chance there. But I mean, honestly, it's probably for the best that I got knocked off there, because now I have an axe. Now I can try again. Using wood in a 1v1 Bed Wars duel, it's just horrendous. It's just horrible. Okay, if he's fallen into the void, this is always like the type of reconnaissance I do, right? If he's fallen into the void, that hopefully means that he's not doing that. Oh, okay. So it appears this guy has some special talents up his sleeve. That talent in this context being knocking me off of ledges. It's beginning to annoy me, but it's fine. This is what we play the game to do. We don't play the game just for free wins now, do we? We kind of do, but we don't really do. All right, we don't tell ourselves that we do. We play the game as a test of skill. All right. Now that you lost twice, now all right, you got to put on respect. You got to, all right, you killed me twice. I kill you, you kill me. So clearly it's, a bit of a back and forth. So in this context, we're going to give him a little bit of respect that he deserves. All right, he's earned it at this point. And now we're going to take a more, how you say, calm approach. And, hopefully we are going to be able to break the bed on this occasion. We have the axe. Hopefully we're able to get through there before he respawns in. We're not going to. And he knocked us off again. I don't even know if he hit me. I might have just walked off on my own, to be honest. But it's okay, just like I was saying before, he has earned the respect, but at the same time, we haven't really gotten pressured. We might be getting pressured now. We might be getting pressured, but we haven't gotten really pressured yet. So in that sense, we can still go after a win here, and it's still comfortable. We're not fully getting destroyed here, but we merely failed to win. We didn't lose. We merely failed to win, and sometimes you're just gonna have to, when we're in this type of scenario, it's completely fine. Like, sure, we failed to win there. That's completely fine though, because see, we're gonna be able to come back real quick. It's like it never happened, and because I managed to place down the TNT before I got knocked off for the 4 billionth time, there's no way he's gonna be able to build back that defense at that same level, all right? And really, when you're in a panic state, you're just gonna place back those blocks. You're not going to be fully placing down your defenses. So in this time, we're going to take a different approach. We're going to, be more calm. We're going to hopefully be able to actually knock them off here. And we should, okay, and we don't even need the TNT. We're going to get the bed, and it's going to be completely fine. All right, we're staying calm. All right, here we go again. You see what staying calm got us? So now we just walked away with another win, and now here we are back at it again. We're gonna go 4-0 on the day. We're gonna go for that perfect record, okay? On the day, it's gonna be glorious. All right, this is what everyone is striving for. All right, a nice, quick, and efficient time off the home island. We're gonna see if our opponent, if what he's all about. Even if we aren't able to succeed on our first attack, which we might just succeed. We might, but even if we don't, we're gonna stay calm. All right, we're gonna go for the aggression at first. I mean, in this game mode, you don't really need emeralds. So we're just gonna go straight for it, and we're conserving our blocks so we can get all the way there. It's looking like he didn't even build a defense. He might not have existed. He might be AFK. Yeah, he might. Okay, so that was unexpected, but we still got the bet. I really hope that wasn't some super high ladder sweat guy that was doing some sort of AFK challenge or something, and I don't get completely embarrassed here, but I'm just gonna have to assume that he was actually legitimately AFK up until that point, and he just decided to come back exactly after after I decided to show up in his face. Maybe let's see what he's got. Alright, well, I guess that works too. Alright, so it's looking like we are once again back at it. And what are we looking for? 5-0? 4-0? 6-0? Whatever we are, we're looking for that perfect record, whatever it may be. I think it's 5-0. Maybe it's not 5-0. Who knows? It doesn't really matter. Either way, we're looking to win, and absolutely nothing is going to stop us, much less whoever this opponent may be. I'm sure they cannot defeat us because we're simply too locked in right now. We are simply on a run. And sometimes when you're on this type of run, when you are locked in, when you're on a 5 or whatever that number may be game winning streak, well, it says right there 7 game winning streak, but some of that is like from the last time. So I don't know. But either way, we're just gonna go in. We're gonna be aggressive. We're gonna follow the same game plan. Oh boy, this defense does not look fun to play against whatsoever. But he did, he has followed the. I'm not at all mad that I got knocked off there because that's just a simple situation where you react a little too slowly. But it's definitely salvageable. Whatever. I am a little bit mad that these maps, I feel like they always change the position of the chest and the ender chest. Like sometimes the ender chest is on the left side, sometimes it's on the right side. Sometimes they put the what's it called, the villager guy in, what, the shop, that's what it's called, the shop where you buy the items, and sometimes you buy the team items. Sometimes it's on the left, sometimes it's on the right, sometimes they're both in front of you, sometimes they're to the side. They're just not consistent. I don't really know what I was thinking in that point. That was not really a very good strategic attack. Where I did spend all this time preaching about staying calm. Perhaps that could be used in the near future. We might have to start doing that again. But either way, I did say, for perhaps what is the first time today, we are getting pressured. And honestly, that sometimes makes a more fun environment, when you're facing this type of pressure, because sometimes, you're just getting that conflict. And I'm not really a fan of how what happened to the game. I loved, because sometimes, this is just Bed Wars now. Like, every single time you attack somebody, you always have to just build up, and then we're just gonna do this. Just sit there. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna move? Are you ever gonna move? At some point, somebody's going to move. Either I'm going to get bored and start rummaging through my things, and then you're going to jump down, or you're going to get bored and jump down immediately. And either way, okay, so I think we just lost their bed. It's definitely super over. Yeah. It's super mega over. It has never been more over, okay? He did get all the diamonds for me, which is convenient, but yeah, I mean, my hope is that, I do remember saying that the defense did not look fun to play against, and it still doesn't. I mean, I can't see the defense right now, but it still doesn't look very fun to play against. But my hope, my prayer is that is that the defense is more, it's more like wide than it is tall. So hopefully I'll be able to just kind of jump in on the defense if I even get there, because this guy, he's playing a very good game here. I guess not now. So here's the plan. We're just gonna have to go in for it. We already have the pickaxe, which should, unless he has wood. If he has wood, then it really is over. But I mean, if he has wood, I don't even want to break his bed at that point. This is a point that was gotten at a very long time ago, a couple rounds ago. But wood is just horrendous. All right. All right. I almost choked that, but we didn't. So that means we are once again going to extend this winning streak. It is now up to, 6, 7 games, whatever it is. We're looking to make it one more than it is at this point right now. We're going to do it just like we always have done it. Hopefully, getting the defense right the first time and not the second time. But either way, we are going to go in there, we are going to break their bed, and we're going to defeat all our enemies very easily. It's going to be very swift, it's going to be very easy, it's going to be very quick, it's going to be very easy. Oh boy, this guy's really doing the defense thing. What was he even putting around? What is that, ice? I didn't even know you can get ice in this game. What? And why would that even be useful? Is it because that ice, to my knowledge, isn't even hard to break? I'm assuming that's like a skin of some sort. Is that glass? Maybe. I mean, I don't know how you would possibly get that much glass this early in the game, and why would you even want glass this early in the game? Are people like, this isn't really like a, like in normal Bed Wars, like when the games last a lot longer, it's like, okay, if you're playing like 4v4v4, these games last a long time, and the defense is like, look at that, all that ice. But the defenses last a long time, so everybody, okay, the defense actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was before, because he used all items that can be broken by the pickaxe. So that wasn't actually that bad. Either way, we are going to be now looking to protect a, I don't know, what is it at this point? We're saying 7. We're gonna say 7. We're gonna stick to it. We're not continuing this bit any further where we don't know how many wins we have. I mean, it's pretty clear that we decided upon it being, well, at the time we had less wins, so now it should be 7. So we're ending this bit here and now. I have to put my foot down, otherwise we're just going to be continuing this bit forever. And it's honestly not that entertaining of a bit. I don't know why I keep pushing it like this, but either way, we are looking to continue that win streak, and we're just gonna do it. It's just gonna be completely fine. You don't even have to worry about it. I don't think we've gotten this map today, so it's been a while. We played a couple games. We played a solid amount of games, you would have thought. I think the map is completely fine for aesthetic. I don't really like the map because, firstly, it just takes so much wool to get, like, across both sides of the map. And secondly, it's also okay, that scared. I was not expecting that at all. I didn't see him, but that's fine. But what I was saying was, I don't really like the map because, it just takes so much wool to get across. Like, if I had an extra 9 on top of the stack there, and even then it was cutting it close if I was going to be able to bridge to the thing. Because there's just firstly, there's just the final thing is like a diagonal, which of course is less wool efficient, but it's also it's just such a long space between middle and the home island and the other island. So it's like if you're bridging between it's like you're using just so much wool that naturally you're not going to be able to attack at the same pace that you would for other maps. Additionally, another thing I don't like about it is the diamond generators essentially don't exist. Like, if you're playing the map normally, you're not going to use any diamonds because simply, they're not intuitive for you to get. Like, on other maps, it's in the natural path of play that you're going to be funneled to getting. Like, the diamond generators are there. So, you're just right here. The diamond generator is just a couple blocks from you. Yeah, why wouldn't you place a couple extra blocks just to get a couple diamonds? And especially since in practice, real ones, no, diamonds are really better than emeralds, if we're being honest here. Emeralds are useful for potions, but they're not really useful for anything else. Because when are you gonna buy an ender pearl? You're not going to be using emeralds for anything other than potions, and unless it's super end game, which only happens in normal BEDWARS rather than BEDWARS. But unless it's super end game, the game's been going on for a half an hour. Everybody has super max stuff. You have, diamond armor and diamonds. You've already gotten prot 4 and sharp and everything else. So, it's just the diamonds, when it's not intuitive that you get the diamonds, I'm really happy I got this guy's bed, because you could kind of feel in the vibes of how this game had gone on. If I had gotten the bed, it would have taken me a minute. It would have taken me a right minute to get it. So that was, I'm really happy I cashed in on that opportunity. I think that second fireball launching back at him, it really helped me there, because I didn't take much fall damage. He also took some damage, and it's also just a good quality PvP performance by me. So hopefully we can finish this off quicker than sooner rather than later. That was what I was trying to say. I don't know what quicker than is. There's no shot I'm gonna be able to do it right now. Yeah, that. I mean, at that point, once he hit me with the fireball, and it took like 90% of my health, which was crazy, by the way. I think fall damage. You know what? While we're in the topic of just complaining about random stuff that doesn't matter as it pertains to Bed Wars, I definitely think that one of the things they should definitely nerf fall damage. Just either give the default boots like a level of feather falling, or you could just like hard code it in that feather falling is like part of the, fall damage is less bad, because it's like there's so many of these things where, especially nowadays, where like you're towering up and down and you're jumping up and down, and if you lose like half your health or more to fall damage, which is just oh so common, then like you might as well just jump off the edge and like just put your stuff in an ender chest and jump off the edge, because you're not going to heal that back, right? Like even if you eat a gapple, it's going to take you like a minute to heal that back. So, okay, anyway, that was like a massive tangent, but either way, I'm really hold on. Let's see if we can get it. Oh yeah. All right, I think that'll do it. Bye.